I have something really exciting to tell you now. It's been quite a while since I've spoken about the law of attraction on this channel, and that's why I initially started. So in this video you're going to find out what the exciting news is, and I'm also going to tell you some stories of my manifestations that have come true. So first things first, I have dug out my book that is on Amazon. If you haven't seen it, there will be a link in the description box below. Please go and check it out. Now this is a very small little copy which would take you a couple of hours to read if you're quite a quick reader, and it's the printed copy. I think it's £3 something on Amazon, so cup of coffee really, isn't it? But I am going to be doing a competition, so what I would like you to do is like this video, comment down below. That's what you need to do. If you comment down below, I'll enter you into the competition. If it turns out to be very popular, which if you share it, sharing is caring, then that will be great, and I will put 5 copies into the competition. And in here I can, on this page, I will write you a personal message and sign it and send it off to you. It is open internationally, so come along and enter. If you don't know what the law of attraction is, let me tell you. A lot of people think it's something to do with attracting the opposite partner, because attraction tends to make us think of something like that. Well, it can be that as well, but it's attracting anything into your life that you wanted. So if you want more money, if you want better health, if you want to lose weight, a bigger house, different job, different car, all these things can be manifested into your life. And there's certain ways of doing it. And there are books out there which are far more detailed than the one I've written here. That wasn't the purpose of this book. It is called The Basics to the Law of Attraction. So the reason it's the basics is because I think sometimes they go a little bit too much into depth and you don't really end up knowing where to start. So if you find that you've read The Secret or watched any other kind of law of attraction stuff and it's not resonating with you and you don't understand it, now the link down below on Amazon, on my Amazon page, will also allow you to download that. You can read it on your phone, you can read it, I mean, if you're on the train, whatever, just read it, and it take you, like I say, a couple of hours, and that's only 99p. So you'll be doing me a massive favour by helping to spread the love, because I'm looking now to, I've put a lot of things out there online for a lot of years, and now I'm looking to manifest myself a bigger house. And to do that, I'm going to need some of your help to get me there. The manifestations that I have brought into my life, it's not all me. I'm going to tell you about, you all know Harley by now, my lovely dog. And that was Jasmine's doing. She started talking about having a dog, and then she started looking at him online, and not just him, but videos. And of course I was like, oh, it's really cute, you know. We went and had a look at him, and of course, you know, the rest is history. He's come home with us. And there's lots of other things as well. Like, for example, when I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, if you know anyone with Crohn's disease, you know it can be a very debilitating illness. And my gastroenterologist said to me, you are not going to get any better from how poorly I was without surgery or without medical intervention with drugs. And I was determined that that wasn't going to be the case for me, and I made sure that I went out, I did my research, and I managed to turn those symptoms around with diet. Now, I'm not perfectly 100% as healthy as I'd like to be, but because now I have the belief that there's a bit of an illness in me, there's always going to be that. But in comparison to, they say 70% of people with Crohn's need surgery, I don't want to have that surgery, so I'm going to like keep this going. So that's that. What else have I manifested? My new car. This was an interesting one. I can remember about 4 Christmases ago, I thought, let's try out this law of attraction, let's see how it's going to work. And I decided to try and manifest a car. Now, I went driving past our local VW garage, which now I know them in there really well, it's really funny. And I saw one of those big VWs, I think they're the Touareg or the Touran or something, I'm not sure, but they look like a 4x4, but there's a small one and then there's a bigger one. And I looked at the bigger one and it's £20,000. And I can remember sitting on the sofa there and speaking to one of my neighbours who's a friend of mine, and saying to her, I'm going to go and test drive this car. And then I laughed as I said it's £20,000, because to me it seems so far out of reach. But I went up and looked at the car and actually wasn't feeling it, and I was like, I'm not too sure. So it was because it actually looked a lot smaller inside than I thought it was going to be. So then of course out came the salesman, we started chatting. After a little while, I was sitting in a brand new Golf in the showroom, And I said to I think it was one of the children, I'm sure, they would have only been little then, take a photo of me sitting in this car like that. I put it as my profile picture, and I didn't think that was going to be achievable. This was a brand new car, it was £18,000, and I didn't know where I was going to get that £18,000 from. And then lo and behold, within a couple of months after me doing my manifest, probably not even a couple of months, there I was driving this brand new Golf, and I loved it. It was absolutely fantastic. Just last week I went and got another brand new car, and the same sort of thing happened again. I just thought, you know what, I kind of fancy a new one. But I was also thinking about getting an old classic car, which I might still get that as well, just for fun. So I went along, and there it was, the exact car that I wanted, the same colour that I wanted. All these things happen all the time. Now yesterday I was working in the lab, and there was one of these students there didn't have his glasses on. And you need your goggles on because this is a tiny manifestation, it's just showing you what you can do. He needed his goggles on because we was dealing with chemicals. So I said, please put your goggles on, and he was a bit argumentative about it. And I said, there's a lady works in here, she's a technician, and she will whip your ass if she sees you in here with no goggles on. I said, and trust me, you don't want to get the wrath of her. And who walked through the door? Lo and behold, it was the same lady. And I was really shocked to see her because I hadn't seen her all day, didn't think she was in even. And all these things that happen, you know, have you ever sort of thought, oh, I must phone so-and-so this week, and then so-and-so phones you, and you're like, oh, I was going to phone you this week. You know, these sorts of things happen all the time. And if you want to nail it, please go and buy my book, and I'll put the link down below, and you can spend your 99p. Sometimes things just fall into your lap and you think this all feels so right, but I can't do it because, and what you need to get rid of is those can't do it because. So this might help you to do that, and also to see that manifestation is possible. That's not me sitting here saying my life is perfect in any way, shape or form, or I can instantly get everything that I want, but that's because of my own limiting beliefs. If I didn't have those limiting beliefs, it would be plain sailing, and the things I don't have limiting beliefs on, they do just come to you. But there you go, that's my little law of attraction video for today. Please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to put your name, put a comment down there if you'd like to enter into the competition, and if you can share my video on your social media channels, I would really appreciate the love. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you really soon. Bye bye for now.